Rồi bây giờ mình lên cái tàu.
Dung đến đấy.
Mới còn cái vé. Ngồi đâu cũng được.
Chỗ nào ngồi cũng được hết. Ở dưới lầu cũng có chỗ ngồi.
Quá tuyệt đẹp. Có một cái cà phê ở trong, mới vô có cà phê cũ lắm. Ở đây ở dưới nè.
Chỉ bỏ bốn thì
rồi bây giờ đi xuống coi có cái gì.
đậu sàn cái gì? Xuống dưới.
Ôi trường đại mấy cái này nhỏ lắm đó. Nhỏ lắm. Cầu thang này nhỏ lắm đó thì coi chừng nha.
Nó từ đây nè.
Rồi vô đi. Đấy. Wow. Cái đó là đằng sau, đừng đi vô. Cái này là cái chỗ người ta làm để cho nó chạy nè. Ở ngoài đây là cái đất. Qua bên đây thì mới vô được. Bây giờ mình đi ăn barbecue ở cái tiệm ngon, cái barbecue buffet ở cái chỗ ngon nhất ở New Zealand nè. Mấy cái bông đẹp nè. Bông lắm. Mấy cái bông đẹp.
Để vụ ngoài ha, rồi bây giờ vào bên trong chơi cái lồng mình. Anh ơi, nơi dư thì ăn đi mà. Người ta nói nó điểm rồi đấy.
Rồi bây giờ cái bàn này đi trước thì không buffet thôi. Sợ lắm. Đẹp quá trời đẹp luôn. Cái bánh khoai chiên. Ôi là mấy cái này ăn với rượu được rượu. Rồi mấy cái bánh mì nhiều hình cỡ lắm. Cà phê. Salad chiên. Củ cải.
Rồi, mình muốn gọi đâu cũng được, hay là cái khu vực riêng cho cái đoàn mình. Hả? Rồi.
Rồi bây giờ cái bàn này đi trước thì không buffet thôi. Sợ lắm.
Tại vì nó rất là nhiều đồ ăn nha.
Quá. Mấy cái bánh phô mai, xiên. Ôi là mấy cái này ăn ví dụ được nè. Rồi mấy cái bánh mì, cà phê, mấy cái salad chứ. Củ cải. Sorry nha, tại mới bấm chọn một cái nút thì mấy cái cải. Tiếp tục nè. Cái này mấy cái dessert. Cái này mấy cái dessert ngon quá nè. Ngon quá. Rồi cái này là mấy cái gì đó không có biết. Thịt. Rồi cái này cũng là thịt luôn. Vậy đó.
People will know what
Bây giờ ăn no xong rồi. Rồi bây giờ mình coi là mấy con chó đuổi mấy con cừu. Yêu quá. Nè mấy con cừu kìa. Để con. Cừu với bò.
Cầm mình đó hả? Rồi thằng nó đang đi con thôi.
có chừng ướt không ạ?
Quá xình lại quá. Lại quá. Anh chủ là con mèo. Để cái này phải cá xi lăng cho đi.
Còn sáng mình quên mang giày cao gót ta. Mấy giày này đi khó đi quá.
Chủ là con mèo.
Thì mình đi lên mà không có đi xuống là bên trái.
Vô chuồng cua. Không có đi được nói được mà, được.
Đẹp quá nè.
Bạn mình nhớ được á.
Mình chờ.
Ngồi chung đây cho em lấy tấm hình nha.
wee dogs up here. We've got Sky and Spree. All three of us are really quite friendly, so if you do want to come and say hello at the end, you're more than welcome, guys. These two aren't going to here, you don't have to be scared of them at all. Spree there, she's a little shy, she might be thinking about walking away from you. That's about what she's coming at. So, now we are just going to start you folks off in here. I'm going to fire a little bit of info at you, just show you where to go place. Then I'm going to go ahead and get one of these dogs to do some hard work. And then once we're done over here, folks, we will still have a bit of free time. So if you do want to have a little bit of a wander about the place, you're more than welcome. There's a gift shop over here. Hopefully there's a fireplace going today. And just if you do want to have a little wander, you're more than welcome. Do just remember that when you hear the overflow blowing a really loud steam whistle at you guys, that means it's about time to go. So when you hear that, do just start walking back to the wharf. You don't have to sprint, it's fine, it's not going to leave immediately. So just take time, but do start making your way back down to the wharf there, guys. When the boat pulls up as well, we'll be unloading a handful of people before you guys get back on. So if you just get to the side there to let those people off, that'll make it nice and easy for us. Now, as I say, a bit of info before we make a start. So the main working property here, guys, heads up to my right. Not a fantastic view of it today, it's all covered in rain clouds, but heads back up through that valley about 25 kilometres. We include the entire mountain range right behind you as well, which of course is Long Peak. And in total, we have about 64,000 acres of land. So quite a big property. The neighbouring property is almost twice the size, and it's chasing down almost the same size as Singapore. So it's big. It's big for the land. And that means we do have a lot of animals. So about 20,000 sheep and about 600 head of cattle. And that's why all of you guys come and see me at the end. And your big question is just, well, where are they? You kind of don't believe me. You can't see them. They are here, but as you just heard, it's 64,000 acres. So it's a big piece of land. So those 20,000 sheep are spread pretty few and far between, very thinly, over a big area. So we don't just have one paddock with 20,000 sheep in it. That gets really messy really fast. So they're spread over a huge, huge area. So it's quite hard to comprehend. Now, how we get those sheep back down when we need to is with these wee girls. Now, these dogs are mine. So these two that I have here, they are my dogs. So I have had them both their entire lives. I was actually there the day that both of them were born. And that's because my family are the ones that breed them. So that's where I learned how to be training them. So exact same breed, these two. They're a short-haired border collie. We quite like the short-haired dogs to be working with because they're just easy to look after. So I don't brush them, I don't wash them, and I don't trim them. About the worst thing that happens is Spree there, a bit of a grub. She goes and rolls in something disgusting. I give her a gentle shove off the end of the wharf into the lake, and she fixes the rest. Nice and easy. It makes my job a bit easier. They are what we call an eye dog, though, even though the breed is a border collie. And we're going to show you why they get that name in just a second. So when they get out here and do a bit of work for me, you should notice that pretty much all they do to get sheep moving is stare at them. So they use their eyes. That's why they call them an eye dog. So they're not going to be barking or biting too much. These aren't hugely aggressive dogs. For the most part, they just stare at the sheep. And normally that works really well, right up until the moment that a sheep realises being stared at is not that scary. And that's a slight problem. So we normally start using different breeds about that point. We can swap them out for a tuoi, big loud bark. It really is as simple as being barked at is scarier than being stared at. So it gets things moving a little bit faster for us. There's not much that I can't get done with eye dogs. Might take them a little bit longer. The beauty of it is they do keep things really calm. They just use the eyes. So ideally, the dogs hopefully I'm calm. That's what we want. So we'll go ahead and take one of these wee girls out. We've got a bit of work to do for you guys. So the reason I put Spree there is because, as I said before, they are my dogs. I did train them, and I gave them both the exact same commands. It's kind of stupid when I think about it. So if I say get away, both of my dogs, they get away. So I put the one up that I'm not using. A lot of people would get around that problem. They're just going to call on the dog by its name and then tell it what to do. My three dogs that I had before were Sky, Sprite, and Spree. It was a bit of a handful. Far too simple. So next dog that I train, I'm going to go ahead and give completely separate commands. That being said, I can send them both out there, and they do work really nicely as a team. They're very intelligent. They know when they're working together, and they do change their behaviour a little bit. So you can see guy's pretty excited about this, so we're going to go ahead and give her a bit of work.
Hay quá hay. Trời. Chạy lẹ quá ta. Chạy đâu được.
Sure you guys can tell that the tree here isn't too happy about being left out. So, you'll notice guys, I can control the dog with my voice. I said near the wedding first up. But now she's a lot further away from me, so I'm going to switch using the chiec. It makes it a bit easier for me, and it means I still have my voice left at the end of the day.
Trời ơi, thuốc ở trên kia kìa. Trời ơi, coi nó lụi từ trên lụi thuốc. Cưng vậy.
Now this little mob sheep that we're chasing around out here, guys, we change them all the time. I don't know what it is lately, maybe it's more New Zealanders here or something, but you're a bloody sceptical bunch. So no one believes me. You think I spend my days trading with people? I don't. And even though we change them all the time, sheep are really predictable. So when they see things that scare them, like my dog, they flock together and then they run away. That's pretty much it. Now you might notice guys, as those sheep will start to trot back up the hill, Sky is not happy about it. So I'm stopping her there and I'm letting the sheep escape. She really doesn't like that. She's gone through a lot of hard work to bring them down and now I'm ruining it. And it's not just because it's hard work that she hates that, it's instinctive to these dogs. They naturally hate the idea of things getting away from them. So she's literally sitting there quite tense, just waiting for me to give her permission to go ahead and get them again.
Hay quá, hỏi cái nó biết chạy rồi mày trồng.
Nice and easy, right? So now that these sheep, they're down here in the yard, this is where they do tend to get slightly grumpier with my eye dogs. So when they're out in that big paddock, they've got loads of room to run, so they normally just run. Put them in here, not so much space to run, they do get slightly stroppier. So they might stomp their boot, try for a headbutt, things like that. That's why you might start using your tuoi again, a big loud bark. This yard's quite big, so it's not too much of an issue. Now you'll notice when I'm working Sky, the main commands that I had for her is a clockwise and an anti-clockwise. So she basically has a left and a right. I can send her around these sheep, stop her anywhere along the way, and that's how we guide the sheep. So I'm controlling the dog, and in turn the dog is controlling the sheep. Now this wee dog, she will pretty much keep on chasing these sheep with medical value. Really simple reason for that. I'm sure you can tell. She really enjoys it. These dogs love their work. So I don't need to give her any treats while she's working, chasing sheep. that is one big treat in itself.
Mưa. Nổi quá vậy.
Tại sao mà hay quá trời. Sao đi trường.
So there we go, guys. Gives you a bit of an idea of how these little dogs are going to work for us. You can probably see the main thing. This guy here is pretty tired. She's done lots of hard work and running around. I feel amazing. I haven't done that. I've got a big belly full of lunch and I don't want to run around up the hill. So Sky's done all the hard work. Makes it really easy for me. She also enjoys it, so it works out very well for her as well. So if a dog stops enjoying chasing sheep, it stops chasing sheep. So you have to make sure that they're always enjoying it out there. Now, because of how easy she does make things for me, is why these dogs are pretty valuable. So competition winners, upwards of $10,000. Most expensive dog in the world, sold last month, 40,000 New Zealand dollars. So they are worth a lot. When you really think about it, it's not a lot. She's replacing the work of about 5 people for me. Complains a lot less than 5 people. I pay her nothing. So it's really not a big figure when you put it that way. They do make the work look really easy. I can't stress that enough. We get quite a few people watching this thing. If I had to, I'd get up there and do that. Believe me when I say you wouldn't. About a month ago now, we had a 21st birthday party come down here for dinner. They wanted to have a go at that. So I sent 12 21-year-olds up there. Fantastic fun for me. 20 minutes later, none of the sheep were in the pen, and 2 of them had jumped the fence and ran away. So, disaster. Sky here, we timed her just before that. It took her 2 minutes and 18 seconds to get the job done. So they make really short work of something that's pretty hard for us to do. And again, as you leave, guys, take a look up at Walter's Peak today. She's pretty steep, so you're not going to get up at the walls or a motorbike or anything like that. So we're relying really heavily on these wee girls here. So, as I said before, if you do want to come on up and say hello to them, drop questions to me, fire away. Otherwise, guys, feel free to have a little wander. Just remember when you hear the boat tooting, that's about time to go. Hope you enjoyed your day, guys.
Thank you.